Closing market comments for Wednesday, December the 9th. Grains closed higher across the board today. A lot of quietness in the markets overall, but we did see a lot of strength come in. Wheat got support from dry weather in the plains. We did have a key reversal in all three wheats today, and they all closed higher. Corn got strength from the wheat, along with the sale of 257,071 metric tons of corn to Mexico. And and the funds were buyers across the board as well. Dry weather continues in Argentina with some rainfall in Brazil, but a little bit disappointing in areas, and the extended forecast in both countries is for drier weather in January, so we'll have to see if that develops. Were rumors today going that South America was going to cancel some sales of soybeans, and that lended support to the soybean complex as well, as people were trying to decide whether that was true or not, and if so, what level of sales that were being canceled. So we'll have to see. Weekly fuel inventory was released today. Had crude oil at 503.2 million barrels compared to 488 million a week ago and 447.9 a year ago. Gasoline stocks were at 237.9 million barrels. That's up from 233.6 and last year at 234.8. Distillate stocks were 151.1, up 5.2 million from the previous week and up 27.5 million from the previous year. Refineries were running at 79.9% capacity. That's up from 78.2 last week and well below last year at 90.6%. Ethanol this week, production was 991,000 barrels per day. That's up 17 from the previous week, but 81,000 barrels a day below last year. Ethanol stocks, even with the lower production, were 22.083 million barrels. That's up from 21.240 and up from last year at 21.815. So the second week in a row we have stocks higher than last year and higher than the previous week in ethanol. Crude oil was stronger today at one time. It closed about unchanged, up a penny. And a lot of talk in the crude oil market about, COVID relief bill and increased driving, COVID vaccines, what have you, increasing the demand for driving. So we'll have to see how this all works out. Remember, stock report out tomorrow, WASDE stocks report. They talk that there will be no change in yields. We did release the numbers yesterday for what they think the stocks will be in general. A little lower stocks on corn and beans, unchanged on wheat. So we'll see what the report is. CONAB will release their production numbers for Brazil, and the USDA will release some world numbers as well. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good evening.